You are now watching Doorbell News.
Hey, what's up, Journey? What's cracking, baby?
Okay, last night. Can you turn those lights off?
Which ones?
The ones that are keeping me awake at night?
How's everybody doing today? This is Sal from Doorbell News. I have Mike here with me, and we're going to do an interview with Mike today regarding a video that we posted on Doorbell News that went viral last week.
See, what it is, Journey? I think you just need to come over when you're lonely and talk and have some food and some wine. How about that?
I'm sorry.
No, you're
It's
good.
just-
So how many views did those videos do on TikTok? Last I checked, one was at 14, the other one was at around 10. Where are they at now?
So it's crazy. The first one is like 10, and then the one I sent you is 17.5 million.
Wow.
And then I have the one where I did when I pieced everything together, showing other videos, likes and everything, that's at like 1.4 million.
Wow. How did this all start?
I moved in what was that, 2017? I want to say 2017. So I've been here about close to 7 years, you know. So I known her for the whole time I've been here, 7 years. And you know, it's been multiple occasions with her when it came to, like, you know, harassing and doing like I just never recorded it, you know what I'm saying? Because that was like when I recorded the first video, that was like the most outlandish thing she's ever done by waking me and my family up at 1:30 in the morning, you know what I mean? It's been multiple things with her, like peeking through my fence, and like she didn't even, the room she lives in now, she wasn't in that room before. She moved in that room at about maybe 2 or 3 years while I was here, because, you know, I got a pool in the back, and, you know, summertime, you know, we, you know, having some fun, kicking it, you know. Mainly kid. I have like a lot of my nieces and nephews over here, but still, you know, sometimes there are adult parties or whatever. But you know, so she moved her bedroom in the window so she can look down into my yard, you know. So it's been like constant that, like peeking through my fence and saying little passive aggressive remarks. But you know, I still kept it respectful, even though it'd be like, you know. And so it's just been like that for like the last 7 years, constantly back and forth with her, you know, but I still kept it respectful until that night she came and banged on my door at 2:30 in the morning.
Could you possibly turn off the lights?
Journey, it's 1:30 in the morning. I have to work. You're ringing my doorbell like you're crazy.
Yeah, I'm crazy because I am so
I'm going to
tired.
call the police. I can't even have my lights on. Those lights aren't bothering nobody. You're harassing me.
No, I can't sleep because of those lights.
That's ridiculous. My lights are below your window.
I've read a lot of comments, and they suggested that she may be suffering from dementia. Do you know if that's the case?
I don't know if that's the case because I'm not a doctor, but I know she's been like this since I've been here for 7 years. And she got 2 Mercedes Benzes, not even for the business now, but she got 2 cars. She drives. She's 85. She still golfs. You know, I don't know what the stages of dementia are. You know, I know she like her wine. I know that. You know what I mean? So it could be dementia and the drunker. I don't know. It was like when we did the videos, it wasn't like, oh, we want to go viral, this and that, third. We was doing them hopefully to get maybe one of her family members to reach out and see what's going on, and maybe see that it's time that they get her some help or put her in assisted living. And maybe she don't need assisted living. Maybe that's just how she is. I don't know.
They're dubbing you like the best neighbor ever. And you're pretty much, everyone says, I wish they had a neighbor like him.
So, yeah, I still have a good rapport with the neighbors. And, you know, I keep my property well maintained better than some of the other people out here, but that's neither here nor there. But, yeah, it's still like, I don't have any beef. And I don't have beef with Journey. It's just like she's just passive aggressive with, you know, certain things. And one day she's sweet as pie and can be cold as ice the next. You know what I'm saying? It's like back and forth with her. So
some commenters were also suggesting maybe you should buy some blackout curtains for Christmas. What do you think about that?
Man, hey Sal, since both of these videos have been viral over the last several months, I've been getting that constantly, like, yo, buy some blackout curtains. And I'm willing to do that. But the thing is, this the issue. When the police came over because I had, the police come to like, yo, can you just figure out if my lights is shining, then I'll be more. The problem we have with those lights, they low amber and they hanging below her window. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else in the neighborhood got the same lights. And we have a dark neighborhood out here in Chicago where we at. And I mean, it's super dark. So the more lights you have, it's like, keep trouble away from you, I would think, But like I said, my next door neighbor got them. He got colored ones. The people behind me, they got colored ones. So it's like when the cops went in, they seen that the lights weren't shining and they had her close her blinds, turn the light off, and my lights was on. It was not shining. They're way below her window, and it's a tree blocking the window. The cops came back and said, man, your lights are not bothering her. You can leave them on 24/7. We had to turn the lights off. I got a video of that. If you want me to send it to your email. And the cop said, no, them lights ain't bothering her. So when people say, yeah, you buy some blackout curtains, I'm like, I'm willing to do that, but they're not needed.
They were also saying maybe if not the curtains, get one of those the sleep masks for her. Maybe that'll help her.
No doubt. I mean, whatever's gonna help, And the thing about it, she moved in that bedroom 2.5 years ago, so she can look down. Hey, Sal, on some real, I got a screened-in patio, right? And like in the summertime, I'm always out there enjoying the birds and nature. I'm getting older, so I like to, relax and just watch my news, drink my coffee before I go to the gym or whatever I got planned for the day. And I promise you, I'll turn and look, and you'll just see her faces in her window just watching. I'm like, yo, be mad, like creepy, yo, like bugging out, like you just like, oh, and it's like it gets uncomfortable because it's like every time I got curtains I have to put out, but when it's nice and it's hot, you don't want to have curtains blocking the nice wind, and so it's like she got 3-4 other bedrooms in there she could easily stay in, and I'm like, she's an older lady, so I'm like, why are you climbing all the way upstairs to come to bed? We'd have pool parties, and I want to preface by saying it ain't wild. It ain't like we got DJs and 2 live crew videos going on, so it ain't none of that, you know what I mean? But we have fun, you know what I mean? And I'm telling you, like, my company be walking up to the crib and she'll be just saying stuff to my company. They're like, man, what's wrong with the old lady next door? I'm like, man, you know what? I don't know. Maybe she want to come kick it, And it'd be times we'd be over here, and it'd be at reasonable hour, Sal, like 8 o'clock. And she looking through the window, banging on, and they're like, man, what that? So it's just constant. It's constant. It's almost like anytime I do anything, I got to deal with that. Almost 90% of the time I have company over, if it's outdoors, I got to deal with that. Even if it's just constant, bro. So I deal with it, and I still be nice to her when it's snow out here. Me and my next door neighbor would take our snow blowers and make sure we clear a path off for her, put salt down for her. I done ran to the store and got her sprinklers and stuff. So even dealing with all that, I still try to help her out, when she needs some help.
We really like to see a video with you and Journey just sitting on the porch, having a sip of wine or something, maybe.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna make that happen because she's been over here a few times. She's came over. My grandmother is 85. She just turned 85 on the 29th of this month, and she came up, and Journey came over, and her and my grandmother talked for a few, good minute, and she came and checked in on me and made sure I was cool and everything. And then, what I'm saying? So she's been over here when I was remodeling my kitchen and my house and everything. She came over and she's like, oh, she walked around. I was showing her what I was doing. She gave me a bird feeder and stuff like that. So, she's been over here plenty of times, you know what I'm saying? So I told her, and I don't know if you've seen the video when I told her face lit up like, oh, and she kind of smiled. So I was like, yeah, Journey, come on over. So she's more than welcome to come over. And if she do, bro, I'm gonna send you the video first.
I love the video, and I'm just thinking it could definitely be a lot worse. It's an elderly person, and we're taught to treat the elders with respect and patience. Again, I think you handle it well. It can definitely be worse.
You always hear the cliche, treat everybody like you want to be treated, but especially when it comes to elderly, I had some people in the comments saying, oh, that, ooh, and try to play the race. Oh, I'm like, bro, she an 85-year-old woman. What you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? She's still an 85-year-old woman, whatever you want to pin it as. But yeah, so I do believe in respecting the elderly. My grandmother's 85, so yeah, so in closing, man, like I would say, if you're dealing with a neighbor like that or even younger or whatever, try patience. If you that ain't working, try to like, you know what I'm saying, try to send them some love. If that ain't working, then you know, you can try to take another route legally and go from there. But like I said, I was telling somebody earlier, you know, what gets us people, not us people, but what get us in trouble, people in general, is we react sometimes, especially, I ain't gonna say younger people, because I know people my age react and now they locked up or something. So sometimes it's good to take a breath, think about your actions. And I teach my son, says, think about your actions before you do them, because in the heat of the moment, you might do something that you can't take back and you can ruin your life and somebody else's. So I just wish everybody well. I thank you, Sal, for this platform. IG is at MikeRob84. And then my TikTok is at IllStyle85. Yeah, my name's Mike Robinson, and I own my own side catering business called Robo's Smokehouse and Grill, LLC. I mean, you can find us on Facebook. Our phone number is on there. If you go to Robo Smokehouse and Grill on Facebook, you'll find us on there. We have a business phone line that's on there with an email address. We're based out of Chicagoland area, South Chicago, pretty much. We've been in business for a little bit, but I've been cooking my whole entire life. My family, my brothers. My brother has a restaurant in Chicago. My other brother caters in Maryland, where he's at right now. So when we was kids in Philly, my grandfathers had a steak shop in Philly. So we've been cooking our whole life. So but yeah, that's Robo Smokehouse and Grill on Facebook. You can find us on there with our email and our phone number to us.
Make sure you subscribe today.
If a thief breaks in, the first thing they'll notice is your security camera. Hide your camera with Cam Masker. Cam Masker works with Ring, Wise, Blink Mini, and Nest Cam. Order yours today at cammasker.com.